Hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Now, I know it has been so long, it has been absolutely so long since we last did Dark Souls, and I sincerely apologize. I thought I would be able to record a bunch of episodes in advance and then put them out consistently. I got really sick, so I wasn't able to do that because my voice sounded pretty awful. And, there was just a whole mess of stuff like that that prevented me from doing this earlier. Some of it was partly my own laziness. So yes, I am deeply sorry. One moment. This is really loud. Oh my god, what are you? Where did you come from? Trying to do an intro here, rat. What? Okay. I have no idea where that rat came from. I was trying to turn the sound down there because it's kind of loud on my end and I'm going deaf, but I guess, we'll worry about that once we get, over here. So yeah, as I was saying, it mostly ended up, being a bad combination of things like moving into the new house, yada yada yada, that just, I wasn't able to really get set up until, probably like half an hour ago today. I was like, you know what, it's been long enough, let's get some Dark Souls done. And then there was Dark Souls. And that was basically how it happened. I hope the game audio isn't too quiet for you now. I'll make sure to lower the voice a bit and raise the game. The voice should be louder. I was rewatching some old episodes and I was like, you know what, it's a bit too quiet, the audio that is. So I went out of my way to fix that. But let's put all of that behind us. We're now in the new house. We have the new setup. For now. Things look good, and I'm going to be recording some episodes. I'll keep track of the time. I'll make sure I'll make sure stuff goes out on a more regular basis now that we've sort of put that behind us. Anyways, it's been so long I can't really remember what we were doing. I do know, however, that we definitely just beat Gaping Dragon, and I feel like I remember we picked up oh, we did get the tail, and we also have this cool thing that we can't wield yet. Anyways, considering we just beat Gaping Dragon, I think our next obvious course of action is to head down to Blighttown. So yeah, well, I mean, let's get going. There's no reason not to. We could actually, you know what, let's make a short detour into the lower part of the sewers, pick up a few souls, someone's online, oh, are you the rat? That was dumb. Oh my god, don't start. These rats, I swear to god. Incredible. What happened? This was such a good start to the episode. No, let's not get stuck in this corridor again. Stupid rat. Go back home, Splinter. Whew, okay. Wow, that was something. It's fine. We don't need all of our 10 Estus flasks for Blighttown. What are you talking about? Anyways, I forget how quick these rats are on their feet. And how slow I apparently am. So we clean things up with Gaping Dragon, which basically means Blighttown it is. Blighttown is pretty awful. There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing anyone can do about that apart from just dealing with it, which is what I fully intend to do after we get Kirk. Mr. Invader. There goes a tiny rat. So yeah, it's been a while, and it's been equally long since I last played Dark Souls, which means I'm not gonna be as good at it for a little bit. I always have to do that, just say something like that to throw caution to the wind, so to speak, in case I die, just so that I have a comfortable excuse, like, oh no, it's been a while since I played, so like, of course, oh yeah, I'm gonna die, whatever. I don't think I've ever been super amazing at Dark Souls, So there's that. You have the honest truth now. I don't know why I decided to willingly go into this awful place. I don't know why Kirk hasn't invaded me yet. Yeah, this was not a wise move. I really, really don't want to get cursed, because that can suck a lot. Just gotta take it slow with these basilisks. And make sure we stay out of those god-awful clouds. Yeah, whoever designed these things is, like, evil, because they're really fast, and they breathe, like, the curse air and whatever. My god. Although that's not, like, the worst part of all of this, I don't think. I don't know what is the worst part of all of this, but, something sure is. I feel like, so, like, when most people, and when I think of Basilisk, I think back to Harry Potter, and I'm like, oh, remember Harry Potter, the second one, Chamber of Secrets, there's the giant serpent thing. Isn't that a basilisk? And I feel like I mean, oh god, I've made an awful mistake. I think that's what most people associate with basilisks, just because that's been so prominent. But, I'm pretty confident that these actually hold a bit more true to what basilisks actually are, because they're like the spawn of like a frog and a chicken, or a frog and maybe a chicken. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying. I don't know. They're pretty terrifying either way. Also, I think these giant eyeballs are actually fake eyeballs, and they have like tiny ones. If I had binoculars, I would check, but yeah, see those small black beady eyes? No? Okay, maybe I'm just crazy, that's fine. Anyways, oh, that scared me. Anyways, we are online, as you can tell, because we have some of these. Whenever you see one of these, you know someone else who's online right now died of a curse. I'm surprised the areas don't get a little bit more cluttered than this, because, whew. I don't know how many people end up dying from curses, but surely it's more than, like, a handful. Oh, that was actually definitely worth picking up. That's a pretty cool ring. Restore HP when you hit people. Or maybe it's only when you kill them. It might be for every hit, though. Now, I thought we would run into Kirk a lot sooner, but I guess we haven't. Okay, that's not certain death, and that's humanity. So let's just keep trying that until we get it, because we're gonna need all the humanity we can get. Whew. Anyways, how your day's been going, guys? I realize I'm just wasting my time here. I should be heading over to a blight town, but oh my god, I don't want to go yet. So I hope your days have been going well. I'm having a lot of trouble walking across a small ledge right now. I don't know why. My day has been going pretty well. I've had a fair amount of homework to get done, but that's just how it is sometimes. Whew, this humanity is just killing me. And, so, anyways, I don't know if I keep saying you might notice this, you might notice that every time I start off a new episode. But chances are you don't notice some of the things I talk about, because they're pretty subtle. There we go. Bit of clipping there, no problem. But you may or may not notice that the audio sounds a bit different. Now, I was going back over the episodes and listening to them, and I noticed two things. The first thing is that the audio was particularly sort of quiet on a lot of them, and like there were times when the intro and outro music sort of drowned it out, and I'd rather have like a good balance between the music and what I'm saying, because I don't think the music should ever deafen out like my own voice. Mainly because I'm a narcissist, but you know, other reasons probably also. So anyways, I noticed that and I was like, well, that's a problem. Why is the audio so quiet? And then I also noticed, so I'm using like the sort of a game capture software that also let me record commentary over the game, and I was like, well, this is convenient because then I don't have to record separately on Audacity. Sure, I don't get to do any audio editing of my own, but it's not like that's a big deal. So I was doing that, but I noticed that I don't know quite how to describe it. I was getting this weird sort of noise whenever I was being somewhat loud, or I don't know, it would just come up. It was sort of like a burbling is the word I would use to describe it, a burbling noise that sounded a bit weird when I got loud, and I was like, well, I don't want this sort of thing. I did a bit of I'm lying, I didn't do any tests, but I figured that it was because I was using a software to record through my mic, and I've never had that problem with Audacity, so now I'm recording separately through Audacity, which means I can make my own voice louder. I don't have the game audio fade out when I'm talking, which I wasn't completely sold on either way. So I think it's a win-win overall. Plus now if I want to do some basic sound editing, I can and make things sound a bit better.
Hi, Shemai. We meet again.
Yes, we do. Wait, did I talk to you before? Oh, I purchased all of his stuff. Bottomless box, we have the souls for that. We're not gonna use them on anything else. And, we do have a bow, and arrows are very useful. I just bought a lot of arrows. Yeah, that was a fine trade. I wonder what merchants use their souls for. Because, like, we use our souls as the undead, chosen undead, to buy items from merchants. Which makes sense. Souls, I guess, are generally in Lordran used as a form of trade. But, I mean, who do the merchants trade with? I guess they have to get their items somehow. Let's get some of these large arrows, and maybe some... We'll get rid of our feathered arrows really fast. Oh god, I've made a horrible mistake. I hope the brightness is good here. Now we do have a Claymore +5, but Blighttown is one of those areas where you start to realize that all your stuff needs to be more powerful than it currently is, even if your stuff is already very powerful. Mainly because it sucks. I don't think Blighttown is as bad as people say it is, but if you're a beginner Dark Souls player, it's a huge turn-off area, because it's really dark, it's pretty miserable, and all the enemies are strong and come out of the shadows and sort of just ruin your day. And if you don't have a +5 weapon by now, it's just like, well, what's the point? Okay, so I didn't want both of you guys at once. No, that's fine. One at a time. That's good. Oh no, we're also getting one of those guys. The skinny guys way in the background. Come on, stop yelling at me. We can fight. Like men. Oh my god, I realize I'm already 15 minutes into this. How am I 15 minutes into this episode? I haven't done anything. Okay. Let's go until we die. Or until we get to the next episode. I mean, the next bonfire, whichever happens sooner. Get stabbed in the butt. Sorry, that's really mean. I don't know why I would do that. Okay. So we're still recording, we're fine. They're probably a few minutes. Oh, am I fat now? That's sad. No arrow for me. I thought I wouldn't be this fat. And here we are. Welcome to your doom. Dun dun dun. Or something like that. Blighttown is whatever you want to make of it. God, these guys just take hits. That was a very risky maneuver. Okay. Let's proceed. Got our, several friends coming to join us. And, already got toxicked. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. that realization when you enter Blighttown. I'm a prepared adventurer. I have stuff for this, right? Right? I have stuff for this. Whew. Okay. God, I forgot how awful this place was. Then you have these pesky man, Blighttown. Oh, and the lag's gonna start up pretty soon. That's fine. It's not like I cared. No flowering moss clumps? Fine. Be a jerk. So 4 hits to kill is very not ideal. I was hoping it would be somewhere along the lines of, like, I don't know, 2. I guess +5 Claymore really isn't as powerful as I thought it was. Let's pick up the soul down here. Oh, I didn't know the, combo on the Claymore looked quite like that. That's neat. You might notice some squeaking about, which I will give you an example of in a little bit, because I'm sitting in this really nice rolly chair that I kind of love, but you might hear stuff like, or me like adjusting my legs. That's because it's like I think it's like a leather chair, or it's faux leather or something like that, so it's very squeaky, and I like it too much to switch to a different chair, so you guys will just have to deal with that. Now and again, but I'll try not to move about too much. So yeah, I don't know. The more you know. My god, we're getting into like the 20-minute mark here, and I haven't even finished off the first episode. What's up with that? Might have to do some cuts to make this thing shorter. I don't know, I've heard multiple views on this, cause like, I have a few friends at school who watch this series, and some of them are like, yeah, no, keep everything 15 minutes, that's a good one. Some people are like, yeah, that's... Oh my god. What was that stored roll? I almost lost the Aisha. And then some of them are like, no, 15 minutes isn't long enough, and no, it's too long, so I don't know. To each his own. Anyways, thanks so much for dropping by for this episode. I gotta call it here so we can make the next episodes nice and long. Sorry about the delay yet again, but don't you worry, there'll be a lot more Dark Souls headed right your way every other day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!